We are back.
Very good.
How
Very
you
good.
doing, Don?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right.
Hack just active. Hack
be-
just asked if I'm back from vacation. If I'm still on vacation, no, I am back to reality. Go ahead.
Take care. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I think Mitch got to take care of the mutt. So anyway, I am back from vacation. But you know what? Reality, when you're retired, is a lot more fun to come back to than when you got to go back to the job like it used to be in the old days. So anybody. So I think most of the folks here were just came back over from Jesse's Guitars, who did a phenomenal job putting together a collaboration. The Ace Jam, Kiss. I want to rock and roll all night. I think that's the song. I did not partake. I tried. It was not. It wasn't happening for me. But I think everybody did a wonderful job. Mitch did a good job. Jesse did a good job. Hack did a good job. Adam Burks did a good job. Petriani, Francis, Brian Spalding, and Francis pat his pedal room. Hack. I think I got everybody. Anyway, it was good. There's Nelson Rodriguez. Let's say hi to everybody that's here. So we'll go to the top. And Zach was first in, and then I was in the green room being ignored by Mitch. No, Mitch was setting things up. And then we went and watched Jesse's Guitars premiere of the Ace Jam. And then Guitar Hack and Speed for Hire came in. Gussie Wells, Large Guitars, Larry. Anybody else? Rick Hefner. Hey, Rick. What's going on? Nelson Rodriguez. I think I said that earlier. And so how's everybody doing? It's officially fall, I believe. Isn't that right?
Today, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yesterday or today.
Today.
And I just read an article that November 7th is when we go off of daylight savings. That is so stupid. There's no reason. I mean, why do you want to? It just makes sense not just have it get dark late, get light early or whatever, and there's no sense to it. But just because some of the people of one party kind of really seriously want to keep daylight saving time permanent, that's just all the more reason for the other side to say, no, we don't want that. Just because. No, there's no snacks in the green room. But there was Jameson, cheers, and Diet
grape soda.
All right, we're going grape soda. Oh, yeah. Vino. Mitch is drinking vino tonight, folks. Non-alcohol.
Did you get the rain down there today? A lot of rain? Not
a lot, but some. I was going to go help my neighbor's kid with his golf course management skills because he's on the golf team, and he's much better golfer than what he's scoring because he's just not playing it. His father's a good teacher, but he doesn't take him out in the course and teach him how to play the course. It's one thing to know how to swing the club. It's another thing to know how to get yourself around the course. That's something I've gotten better at. I just can't putt worth a shit. So let's see. I think it saves heating bills somehow. Bush extended daylight saving, and I think that was part of the But it gets everything gets down to politics. People, really, it's a shame. I mean, I'm watching. I'm watching one of my videos, one of the ones I particularly like in my own, and so now I get commercial. Even though I'm not monetized, they still every once in a while a commercial pops up, and here's probably a congressperson saying, sign the petition to get rid of the filibuster. Well, if you get rid of the filibuster, then you may as well not even have a system of government like we have, because there's checks and balances. You got to have checks and balances, regardless of which side of the aisle you're on, whichever persuasion of politics you go with. The filibuster is absolutely necessary. I'm sorry, but you got to have it. But it holds things up, but anyway, so we've already ruined the show by talking. I've already ruined the show by talking politics. So anyway, did you get your dog squared away? What was she barking at?
Yeah, well, my wife, she just came in. The baby came home last night.
Oh, cool.
The baby and mother.
This is the great granddaughter.
So they my daughter picked up Margaret, and they went over to pick up the 5-year-old to take her to dancing, but Margaret got to see the baby. Yeah,
cool. Well, that's good. They let that she's home, the baby's home, and everything's good. It's a happily ever after thing, and that's what we want to hear. Milk bone underwear. Why are you, Jesse? Why are you wearing milk bone underwear? That's interesting. You don't even have a dog, do you? It's rough out there. There's Janice. Hi, Janice. I don't see where she came in. Where is she? Somebody said hi to Janice. So she's
in there. Hi, Janice.
How did I miss you? Are you hidden by Jesse? I don't. Oh, you know what? I got to do live chat. Maybe.
Me too.
Why did the other chat? What's the other one called? Why did Top Chat leave Janice?
Live and Top.
Yeah. There's Brian Spalding. Good job, Brian, on the collab and hack.
Oh, there's my buddy. Hey, James.
Miscellaneous. Yeah, well, that's the way it is, James. But we try to stay away from golf and politics because it chases people out. Oh, Janice just got here. Okay, but somebody said hi, Janice. Oh, there it is. All right, right above Nelson. Okay. Boy, I'll tell you what. I've only had a couple sips of my Jameson, folks. I better fire up a Winston. Maybe that'll calm me down. So the beach was wonderful, for anybody wondered. And but I tell you what, where I was staying at South Bethany, so that's in between like Ocean City and Rehoboth. They're the two key, places. There's some smaller beaches in between, but where I was staying, the ocean is on one side of the highway and the bay is on the other side, and they're fairly close together. So when there's a bay breeze, the breeze coming out of the bay to the ocean, it brings all the flies from the bay. I mean, it brought a lot of flies. We were down Monday at the beach. I no sooner had the umbrella set up for my wife. She had 6 or 7 flies on her ankle at once. It's like we packed up and said, "The hell with this." So we didn't do the beach Monday. And then Tuesday, we went down to Rehoboth because our friends Bill and Ann Ridenauer were down there. And at Rehoboth and at Ocean City, there's quite a distance. Well, more so at Rehoboth than Ocean City, but there's a bigger distance between the ocean and the bay. So you don't get the flies down there. So we had a good, Monday was the only bad day at the beach. And Friday it rained on and off. Late night janitor, please don't need too much of. Zach is the late night janitor around here. Please don't need too much of. I don't get that, Zach, but that's cool. You're the late night janitor. You have a job, and we'll keep you on. The pay ain't worth a. There's Charlie S. Hey, Charlie S. Les Nagy. Hey, Les. And Wolf, the dog paws. Your dog.
Oh.
What's going on, Doc? Off. Oh, bug spray works. Well, I don't think off will keep the flies off of you. These are comic. These are hungry flies. Oh my God, boy, do you know when you get bit by a fly? Holy moly. And I don't think it's too healthy anyway. So what else is new? What have you been doing, Mitch?
Nothing much.
Taking care of the granddaughter while the great granddaughter.
We only did it one day. I thought we were going to get her yesterday, but we didn't. And just playing my acoustic lately.
Cool. For any of you guys wondering what we were talking about earlier, Jesse, go to Jesse's Guitars and watch the Ace Jam collaboration. He did a premiere of it at 7:15 tonight, Eastern Standard Time. So a lot of us here watched that and then came over to Mitch's channel to be on to be in the chat, or I am on the live stream, and that's very good. And anybody else wants to do, there's an open invitation for a collaboration to one of the greatest jams of all time, A minor, G to F to G, all along the Watchtower. It's Dave Matthews' version. So it starts out kind of, first couple minutes are slow, and then kicks in, and then it slows down again, and then it's kind of cool. But Marco, who is Gun Roar Guitar, I'll put a link up here in a minute. I just got to go copy and paste it. But he's, I think it's to the end of the month. So you got a couple days left. What's today? 22nd? Got about a week. I think today's the 22nd. Yeah. So you got about a week, and that should be fun. So it's kind of like the way Jesse does it. You play the whole backing track, what he wants, preferably. It makes it a lot easier for the editing to put it together if you just record your leads and the video to go along with it. You do not want the backing track. Now, a couple ways. Here's how I do it. I have direct out from the PA system into the Q8, and then I use an amp and a computer, the MP3 thing of the amp, and the headphone out of the computer, my laptop, to play the backing track. So that doesn't get picked up by the camera because it's direct into the camera. So however you do your thing, that makes it easier so that the backing track is not heard on the audio portion of the video for Marco to do the editing. And that's basically what Jesse does. You can get around it if you got to have the backing track playing at the same time on the recording, but you want to turn the backing track way down so that primarily what's heard on the recording is your lead playing. And then he'll cut and paste, and you know the way all these collaborations are done. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do editing. But so Marco's got. I'll put a link up. In fact,
yeah, I forgot about it. Maybe I'll work on that tonight.
You got plenty of time. Yeah. I can find this. I'll probably find it quicker in my history. Gun Roar Guitar Community Jam Invitation. Here we go. All right, here we go. StreamYard. Click that off. Bring up the pop-up chat again, and let's cut and paste. Here's the link, I believe, to the Community Jam Invitation by Marco of Gun Roar Guitar. Cool dude. Am I in StreamYard or am I? Yeah, okay, I was right. And let me just go back here. And we have 15 watching. Very cool. StreamYard. And I haven't done a video with my Stratocaster because I put the strings all backwards and it won't stay in tune. So I got to get new strings and restring the Strat. But it does look badass with the black pick guard. I'm thinking, by the way, does the sound okay? There's 6-string Brian. Let us know.
You sound good to me.
Because I had turned my volume up. Audio Soda. Oh, I'd hurt the monitor. I don't know what's going on here in the chat. Sorry about that, Don. What did you say something bad about me?
I saw a real good deal. What I thought was a good deal. I follow these Facebook groups, for guitars for sale, whatever, guitar equipment. Guy had a 2016 Gibson Sg, the black one, the regular Gibson Sg, for $750 with a hard shell case.
All right. What year was it?
2016. The new ones are going for $1,500.
Right.
And but it was within an hour or two it was sold.
Is that right?
Yeah, you don't see them that good of a price on there. And it's in handover too.
Christ, I just made a mess. I'll be right back. I have to go down here on the floor and clean up what I spilled.
I think they got have a 61 reissue like mine out of the 2018 going for 12 something, I think, here in town. If they had that when I bought mine, I might have looked locally, but no one was selling anything near me at that time. What are you going to do?
What store is this that has that?
It was Facebook. It was on Facebook, selling groups, and I look on the local ones,
Oh, it wasn't a store. It was
it's just somebody local selling it, and you don't always see what you're looking for locally.
Right. Gotcha.
But now, by chance, they had 2 SGs.
Well, I think you're better off buying something like that. Whereas if something's wrong, you can send it back or whatever,
True.
or take it back if you know. It's a shame. Well, do you have a guitar? Did you buy yours at Guitar Center or online?
Yeah, remember I went to Rockville.
Rockville, that's right. You went down to DC, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was a long drive.
It was all the traffic too.
So, all right, let me try to zero in and see what's going on here in the chat. ACD show. Yeah, Hack, you've been doing some good shows. Those are just, I know nothing about those bands other than the songs that I've heard on the radio. Most of the band, Rush, AC/DC, Kiss. I forget another one you guys did. And I saw Brian was playing an SG. Hack, you did a Les Paul. Brian did a Les Paul. You did a Les Paul. Jesse did his Firebird. Adam Burst does the 8-string all the time. Hetriano, what kind of guitar was he playing? An Ibanez, I guess.
I didn't pay no mind.
Or was that in one of those?
It was. He was just. It was good what he was playing.
Yeah.
I was amazed.
Yeah, I mean, Hetriani is pretty much cream of the crop as far as these guys play. Him and is Rick Romanelli's in the house? Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, what's happening, dude?
PJ Colby.
PJ,
Rick.
What's up? And we're starting out a little slow here tonight. We don't have a whole lot of
I'm trying to think. I haven't even messed around with the doll in the past week. Just messing around with like photo editing stuff a little bit. Not video editing, photo editing, just playing around with stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like what I came up with you yesterday for the thumbnail.
Oh, for the thumbnail.
I had to find some cartoonize us and figuring how I was going to word it, so we could let, Jesse had the premiere on his channel.
Right. Yeah. Hey, for any of you latecomers, I put a link up to Gun Roar Guitars Invitation Jam. It's all along the Watchtower, Dave Matthews style. So it's it's heaven for me. It's A minor, G to F to G. So starts out slow, goes fast, and a lot of you guys should jump in and do some of it. Do it, Marco. If you go to that link, if you look in the description, he's got his email address, so you can send. Janice, you have a question. All right, fire away, Janice. I'll pay attention this time because we tend to ignore Janice, and we shouldn't, but we do. I don't know why, but it's really hard. I ignore a lot of questions. Go ahead, fire away, Janice. All right, so Rick. By the way, Speed for Hire. Dude, I've had more than a few sips now, but no, I'm nowhere near at my limit. I get tongue tied sometimes, and I added ice, and when I added ice, instead of just some of it, the ice coming out of it all came out and splashed and made a mess. All right, Janice, what's your question, dear? Oh, here. How do you get the stream key for? Oh, here you go, Mitch. This is you.
All right, hold on.
Put that question up here.
You get it from OBS itself. From YouTube. Then you have to paste it in. It's hard to explain on here. If you want to talk about it sometime, go in Discord, we can talk about it. I can actually show you. I can actually visually show you. You can see what I'm doing in Discord. Yeah, you have to it's like a couple step thing. You have to do it in, like, if you're using OBS, you still have to go in YouTube and get the stream key, and even after you go live in YouTube, OBS, you still have to click on live. But if you go in Discord on mine or Hacks or some of these other servers, Discord servers that you belong to, I can show you.
Janice, just email Mitch and let him get into TeamViewer. He'll come into your computer, and it's like magic.
Well, she belongs on. She goes on Discord too.
Oh, okay. She's on Discord.
Yeah, I can.
So
she can actually.
Discord, you can see each other.
She can. Yeah, if she has a camera, she can see whatever I do on my screen on my desktop. That's what I'm saying.
It was audio only. I'm still not doing Discord. I've got enough with YouTube.
Well, you can do Messenger video chat, but you're not. I can't.
Right.
I can't show you how to do it in there. If we do Discord, since you belong with Discord, I can exactly show you to the T. I mean, you can physically see what I'm doing. It's not hard.
Suffering succotash.
Suffering.
There's Hugh Caldwell. What's happening, Hugh? Cheers, buddy. Discord is much more. Oh, you're talking about, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you, Jesse.
So I'll ask a question that I generally tend to ignore the chat after I ask it. Has anybody bought any new gear?
Nah.
I'll tell you what, I tried again with the heel. Oh, I discovered something kind of cool, bitch. So the guy, Jonathan Cordy, did a cool video, and it's like he had this, I guess I've got maybe I'm wrong about something, but anyway, he was how to do a lead patch, sound like Eric Johnson's tone, but and it of course it sounded wonderful when he's playing.
Oh, he's a wonderful player.
He's a really good player. But anyway, so I followed it. But what I did is I hooked the Helix into my computer, into the laptop, and did the Helix edit. And what's kind of cool is instead of having a second computer here, I just, I had a window open with his, video, because he shows the settings of each effect or whatever, amp, cab, and all that stuff. But what was kind of cool was just because I had the Helix hooked up into the PA system so I could hear it through the PA cab, the cabinet back here, okay, and the other one. When I would go to the video of him showing how you set it up, the audio from YouTube came through the PA system. Isn't that cool? So the audio is going from the computer into the Helix into the PA system on YouTube, and then I'd go back. So anyway, but of course it was a big fail. It sounded nothing at all like I thought it was going to sound. It sounded okay, but I've determined I can come up with my own patches that I like that sound to me. They're not exactly what I want, but they're close. And but I look at some of these old patches I have, and I say, from watching other people's, the way they set up the chain, I borrowed some of that, and I wouldn't even be able to rebuild these patches. So I got to save them and back them up in case I ever do something. But it was interesting that I didn't have to use my headphones to hear the YouTube video where he was explaining what he was doing. It was coming through the PA system, which was kind of cool.
Oh, Francis is in. I don't know if we missed him or not.
Hey, Francis, good job on the collaboration, and welcome to the chat, the stream.
And check out Francis' channel. He's got that new. Forgive me, I forget the name, but you got some cool shows going on.
Oh yeah, he's doing a big thing on
the Jazz Society thing or whatever. It's pretty cool, man. It was funny.
Oh my God, that last collaboration you guys all did was Francis was phenomenal. In fact, I'm going to find that. Mitch, take over for a minute. I'm going to find that. That was a really good.
Yeah, I saw the one you did. I guess last week was it the one with Hurricane Moon, and he was like doing it like a commercial thing or something.
Doing a lot. He's actually been doing a lot of them.
That's fun. That's funny.
But the one that really, I think it was this one. It's muted.
The Dead Jazz Society.
Yeah. Episode 2. That's really good. That's got Ian. Oh no, that's a stream. Where is the replay? Hippies out, Jack Flash. That's a good one. Was it Trained to Nowhere Blues, or is that just Francis? Help me out. What was the big collaboration? I can't find the video. Happy Fits.
Here's Francis, the Dead Jazz Society channel here. Y'all might want to check that out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just put that up. But there's
That's
one
funny,
of the collaboration. Man. Maybe I got it off of Ian's channel. I don't know. I was trying to get caught up. I am so far behind from being down at the beach. I try to stay off the computer somewhat. So, and I got so many videos to watch. Epiphonium's in the house, and Michael Lappin, he's in. If I said that right. I think we got a pretty good turnout.
So I got an email today from big guy. Let me get his because I'll never pronounce his name right. Tiro. Yeah, Tiro.
From Empirism.
Yeah, I couldn't answer because I don't have many experience with that.
What's that?
He asked me about setting up how to get a certain kind of sound, and I just tell him I use a helix. I use 2 patches. I don't use nothing else. It's too complicated for me. I can make my own patches, but just those 2, the clean one and that one I use sounds fine to me.
Yeah, I think Emp is. I think that's Epiphonium. I think Empirism is a pedal guy.
Right,
and he's got great sounds.
He does.
But he's like all of us. Everybody, we always want something different. Not everybody, but most of us try to get something different.
Yeah, I couldn't answer his question.
I'll be really. It'll be interesting to see eventually when Jesse sits down and really dissects his head rush, what he comes up with, because he's got one, but he's got a lot going on.
Hey, Michael Lapinese.
New school year.
Lapinese. Hey, Mike.
Lapinese. Is it Lapinese or
Lapinese?
Lapinese. There you go. See, I said it wrong the first time. But what else?
So did I. Hugh Caldwell.
Yeah. I'm calling. Didn't have a lot. There was another collaboration somebody did. There's a lot of good stuff out there to watch for sure.
Oh yeah.
And if I can't think of it, just go watch Hippie shows, his reruns, and you'll.
I watch. I'm going to say this. There's a show. It's been going on for like 8-10 years. The Gold Rush on Discovery Channel, and they have another show, similar show, called the Baron Sea Gold, where they're mining for gold on the water. Okay. And so this girl, Emily Ryder, she's a regular on there, young girl, maybe 30, and so she put a YouTube channel up, and
cool.
She really wanted to make an opera singer, but the show does so well. It's been on 10 years. She's doing fine on that show, right?
Right.
Anyway, so she put up YouTube channel not too long ago. So I've been following her. She's real responsive. She comments back, and she did acoustic thing today.
Oh yeah.
And so it sounded really good. I said, "You
acoustic
need
guitar." Acoustic
guitar?
Yeah,
she had a Yamaha acoustic, and she's playing like a folk song. It sounded really good. But she's originally opera, but it sounded really good. I say you got to keep on doing this. It sounded really good. So I'll post her link in here and check her out.
Put a link out. That would be cool. That's a good link for everybody to listen to. Who was the rock and roll, little cute little thing? She was what was her name? She was an opera singer. I can't think of her name. I can't think of a song, but I can picture her. Mm-hmm. She was a tiny little thing, and she was hot there for a while. Like after Heart. Who was the girl? Somebody knows in the chat knows. She was an opera singer turned rock and roller, or maybe she was just classically trained. Maybe she was just a classically trained musician. But anyway, she did rock and roll. She's very good. I can't think of her name. All right, so Emily Ryder. Okay, well, Pat Benatar. Thank you, Jesse. That was it. Pat Benatar. That was
Oh,
the girl.
she was actually. I
don't know if she was opera, but she was class. I knew she was classically there. Michael came up with it too.
I did not know that.
Michael Lappensy. I'm going to get your name down, Michael. That's a tough last name. I'll bet you that never gets pronounced. If somebody pronounces your last name, Michael, right the first time, that's pure frigging luck. Classically trained, yeah. I guess for some reason I thought she was an opera singer too. But she was very good. I don't know if she still goes out and, does shows or not, like a lot of these old people. Because she's not young anymore. But she was a rock and roll babe, that's for sure.
Hey, James Miscellaneous. When we talked a month ago, whatever, I put Windows 11 on my one machine, but I want to delete the admin account and just start a new one from scratch, Windows 11 account, because it won't take the password. I said I took it a few times. I mean, the computer does not boot with a password, but for the Microsoft account, I just want to start all over and make another one.
Do you have to pay for a Windows 11?
No. If you have Windows 10, no, you won't have to. It's coming out. It's in beta right now. It's coming out October something. But so I think, do I have to make another admin account? Then I'll be able to delete the original account. It's not letting me delete the admin account right now. But I only have an admin account and a local account. So do I have to make another admin account and it'll let me delete the original? I don't know. I'm searching for that.
Pat Benatar opened for share in 2016. So if I go to Windows 11, am I going to have to?
Don't even think about it. Don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you to do anything like you, because it won't do you good.
No, it won't.
You'll just.
Let me tell you something. It took me a long time to get over leaving Windows 7 and going to Windows 10. Was it 7 to 10? Is that what, or was there something between 7 and 10?
Well, they had Windows 8, but Windows 8. You'll just get frustrated.
I don't think we ever did Windows 8. I think we went right from Windows 7, and then eventually I said, all right, I'll try Windows 10, and then it was a big problem for me.
Yeah, I am, James. I am using a local account, but I had to make, for the insider program, I had to set up an account for that. It won't accept my password. It's saying it's wrong, where it took it in the beginning, but after a couple of updates, it won't take it and I can't recover it. Not that I don't have to. It's not a big deal because I do use a local account, but not a big deal. Anywho. Yeah, I have not bought any gear. I just look at those local YouTube, Facebook for sale stuff, and in my area, I look at all the time. Yeah, it's like I didn't have to log on with it, but when you do the insider program, you have to create an account and the password. And I was using the same password is going to be for your Outlook account, Outlook email. It worked in the beginning. It won't work at all anymore. So I thought if I just deleted it all and start off from scratch, I won't even use that. Just make a new one from scratch. But right now, the admin account is associated with the account that I made up, but it won't accept that password. I don't need to log on because it logs in with the user account. I mean, I didn't set up with a password or anything. I just logged straight into it. That's how it was with Windows 10. I don't mean to confuse anybody, but anyway, we don't want to know about Windows. Who cares about Windows?
Well, it gives us something. We got to fill some space on this show.
Oh no.
There's always time. We can always have tech talk. Nothing wrong with tech talk. Some people are very interested in it. I just have no idea what you're all talking about. Brian Spalding. So, anyway, Hack and I are getting ready to do a slower blues. Hack, I don't know if you, unless you've already done it, I think I'm going to find another slower blues. I've tooled around with this one that I came up with, which is basically in a different key. The song, I can't think of it now, but as the years go by or whatever, Albert King did it, Stevie Ray Vaughan, everybody did it. So I think Hack, let's hold off and find another one. You come up with, find a slow blues that you like, Hack, and because it's something about that one, even though it's minor chords, it just, the way he does it, it just doesn't. It's not. I can play. Any minor chords I can play too. But so Hack, if you're still in the house, let's find another one. We're gonna do a slow blues imitation jam. But Hack, you pick it out. I think I picked out the last one, so you pick out this one. I picked up my Telecaster today, played it. It was fun. It's a nice neck on that Telecaster. Very low action. Somebody adjusted it really well for me. Who might that be? Initials are JG, the channel. All right, cool, Hack. Good, you're still here. That's good. Hey, Mitch, do me a favor. Make Francis a mod. Can you find him?
Yes.
Hey, Francis, Padded Pedal Room. I just watched a collaboration, and I think it was your channel, and you had all the timestamps for everybody's playing on it. And I just looked, I couldn't find it. So we're going to make you a mod, and there's Rick Romanelli's back. Hey, Rick. Good videos lately, Rick. Your wife's a good singer. I like your band a lot, but hey, Rick, I think you're absolutely nuts playing electric guitar in bare feet. That's just me. It's a lot of electricity going on, dude.
Francis is mod, if he's still in here.
All right, yeah,
there he is. Yep, there you go.
That was Forest of the Wolf collab. Oh, I thought that was on your channel. I read that. Anyway, that was really good. But you have it on your channel. Put the link up for one of them if you can, Francis. I'd really appreciate it. Everybody should. This is a very, very good collab. Very impressed. I mean, the video, the whole thing's good. The sound's incredible. Yeah, it really bothers me when I watch some of these. Second Breakfast is the name of the band, Rick Romanelli's band, because he's playing guitar and he's boogieing, but he's in bare feet. And I think his wife is singing in bare feet too. It's not good. There's a lot of electricity around. And I don't think you should I think you should have rubber-soled sandals or flip-flops or shoes or something. That's just me. Yeah, call me a worry wart. Worry wart. There you go. Tongue twister. And I've had some Jameson. Rick's driving again. He can't type. All right, cool, Rick. It's cool you're listening anyway. So what else is going on, man?
Nothing. It's really, like you said, we don't have a whole lot to talk about.
We didn't have our usual pre-game plan. Because I came in late, and then it was time for Jesse's premiere, and then we went right into the show. So. And
we got football season's in. I'm constantly watching. Even when the football's not on, I'm watching some football show, something about football.
Oh man, how about them Ravens? Yeah, finally beat the Chiefs. I'm sure you all are real interested in Ravens, but we are. Cheers. Here's the joke. Lamar is the most fun. Even if you're not a Ravens fan, you got to enjoy watching that guy. He's completely different than anybody else in the NFL.
I'm his worst critic, right? And I'm like, he threw the pick six, which was supposed. I think they said that
wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault. But it was the fastest sixth pick ever in the NFL. And then he picked another one in the end zone. He should have never threw. But then he was after that. He was lights out, throwing and running.
Right.
Well, and I didn't think we were going to have a chance. But they stopped. I think they stopped Kansas City 3 times in a row, and the last one they got that fumble.
The only thing I'll say bad about Lamar, and is that I don't think he'll ever win the big game. I mean, he's good all year long. It goes back to college. Look, it goes back to college. And, you know, in the really, really big games, he just doesn't, he plays well, but he doesn't play good enough to win. So we'll see. I hope he changes. That makes me wrong, but
well, I never thought he would be Kansas City, and he did.
Well, he sure did. Well, he just kept cutting. You know, he finally said, "To hell with it. I'm just going to run the."
And he did it, and he won it. He did win a playoff game last year. Won.
Yes, well, that's the thing. He's got to win. And
got to win them all.
NFL isn't like college where you just win one game. You know, the one at the end of the season. You got to win 3 or 4, including to get the Super Bowl ring. And of course, we expect it here in Baltimore since we've had 2 in 20 years. You expect it every 10 years. So, you know, he's got a few more years, but he's so fun to watch. If the Ravens never win another Super Bowl, I got my money's worth just watching him because
he's exciting.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
I mean, you know, if he didn't fumble that ball last week, we probably, you know, take one of those fumbles away. We would have won that game.
We would have beat the Raiders, but you know, hey, they were, you know,
they're a good team. Raiders, they're doing quite well.
They are so far. But here's the thing about the whole NFL. If any, of course, we're going to chase people away, but it's a 17-game season this year.
Yeah,
nothing. All bets are off until about week 13 or 14. You're not going to, because there's going to be so many injuries. The Ravens have it now. Other teams are starting to mount up. No team is going to have the same team at the end of the year that they started out with. So that's going to be oh, hey, Jan, meatloaf. Nice. Now, okay, Janet, here's the big question, Janice. Do you put onions in your meatloaf or do you not put onions in it? You know, I like it both ways. And if it didn't overkill with the onions, I like onions in my meatloaf, but I just assume have it without. But my wife, she surprises me every time she makes it. And my wife makes a mean meatloaf. My wife makes mean anything she cooks. She's a very good cook. PJ thinks that Lamar will get there. I don't know.
He might. I mean, there's similar quarterbacks out there. Who's the guy in Murray from Arizona? He's good. He's little, but he's good too. He don't run as much as Lamar, but he's good too, though.
Who's that? Say that again.
The quarterback in Arizona. What's his name?
Oh, Murray. Josh Allen. Murray. Yeah, Josh Allen is Buffalo. Yeah.
Which he got off to a slow start.
I can't believe that they beat the Steelers beat them, but you know they're having it now. Ben's hurt.
Yeah, I heard.
The thing about, you know, everybody keeps saying Lamar, he's going to get hurt. He runs too much. The dude knows how to play. He knows how. Listen, if you ever play football, it hurts a lot more to make the tackle than to get tackled. Unless you're blindsided and you don't see the guy coming. Most of the time when you get tackled, you see the guy coming. It's like if it's like I was at the beach, okay? So the waves break. And if you're trying to get out there and the waves are not, they don't have to be real big, but it can be a little rough undertow. When the waves are, if you're right there and the wave's getting ready to break on you just dive underneath the wave, no problem. It goes over top of you. You kind of whoosh a little bit, and then you pop up and everything's good. So when you're about to get hit running the ball, you go down and those guys go on top of you, and then some of them slam on top of you, but these guys are in good shape. So trust me, it hurts so much more to make the tackle than it does to get tackled. 98.3% of the time. And there's science behind that. I just made it up.
Yeah.
But that's what I always found. And it's a different game. These guys are so fast and athletic today. Yes, I will be watching the Ryder Cup, of course. There's so many dynamics, you know. A lot of people that don't like each other. I just found, hey, Hugh, I just found out that Padraig Harrington and Sergio Garcia did not like each other, you know. So you've had this dynamic of golfers not liking each other for a long time. It's been going on for ages. Okay, Janice, so you say you do not put lots of ketchup. Oh, absolutely. Ketchup. Oh, yeah. I love one of the best leftover sandwiches is a meatloaf sandwich with lots of ketchup on it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for you, Janice. That's mixing it up, because usually you're doing something Italian, it seems. Raviolis and sauce. And, ooh, yeah. This will hurt more than it hurts you. I never got that tall. I just got it, Jesse. It just came, and it got to the point where at one point I had enough.
Hey, Don, did you eat any crabs while you were down there?
No, we did not, but I had crab cakes. They were the worst looking. They were the most unappetizing looking crab cakes, but they were actually good. They were okay. I got a crab cake platter, ate one for dinner, took one home, and ate the next. I'll tell you what, if most of the crab cakes, they don't put enough crab meat in them. Mm-hmm. Right now, especially because it's a crab. There's not enough pickers to pick the crabs to have the big, lumpy, fat crab cakes that don't cost $1 million. So to get a 2 crab cake platter for around $40 or so, there'll be a lot of filler and a lot of the stringy crab meat, not the big chunky stuff like at
back fin or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Well, the back fin's one thing, but the lump is the
lump.
The lump. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
So, but that's all I had. But I'll tell you what, it was great, and I've been on a crab cake kick. I got them from the restaurant up the street the other day. Ate one for dinner and had one 2 days in a row, half for lunch. Just big chunk of crab cake, cold out of the refrigerator with nothing.
How do you compare it with Fratelli's?
No comparison. Now the flavor's better on these than Fratelli's, but mm-hmm. there's not a whole. It's a real stringy kind of crab meat instead of the big chunks like Fratelli's. So, Fratelli's is the way to go, because you get it home and dump Old Bay all over it.
It's huge.
That is heaven. It's big chunks of big fat. It's like lobster. Now, one thing down at the beach I did get, had a beautiful steak at a Mexican restaurant of all places. I had a nice filet mignon, big one, and I had a lobster tail. So I had my own surf and turf. Mm. Now, normally I wouldn't do that, but I'm on vacation, and I thought $17 for a lobster tail. I said, that, at the price of everything today, that's not that bad. So I added that to the steak. So I had an overpriced steak and lobster, but it's a vacation. You go for it, right? It was, I love
Margaret bought some crabs. She bought a dozen small crabs the other day. I didn't have any, and they were almost $50. $50 for a dozen small crabs.
That's cheap. That's cheap by today's standards.
Yeah.
You go to these fancy restaurants for the jumbo crabs, it's 120, 130, 140. Yeah,
I don't like messing around. If they're going to be that small, I don't want to mess around with it. But she likes it. She ate a few, and she made soup. She made crab soup, which was good.
Well,
I did. I ate some of that.
Medium to medium large are around $80, $90, dude. So I mean, look, it's 2021. Everything's expensive. Gas is up over $3 a gallon. So what are you going to do? Everything costs too much.
Fortunately, I get gas once a month.
Yeah, well, that's
sometimes, yeah.
And like I said, it's back to reality when you come home from vacation. But when you're retired, reality is not too bad when you get home, because you don't have to do anything.
Oh, Gus has got to try a soft crab sandwich sometime. I like them too.
No can do. My wife likes soft crab sandwich, but I do not do soft crabs. No, I'm not going to do it. No.
Eat the whole thing. I love it, man.
Gear is good, but still got to eat. Oh, so we're going. Yeah, this is the Don and Mitch food channel.
Yeah, gear is good, but still, we've probably talked about anything at one time or another.
We try to cover it all. We basically talk about nothing on this show, folks. We've made that quite clear from the beginning, and occasionally get into it. But a lot of good collaborations, a lot of good videos. There's Paul Lou. What's happening, Paul?
Hey, Paul, there he is.
Fine. Well, one of the reasons we went to 8 o'clock, again, we change the day, we change the time, is because when we started at 7, we would sign out around, between 8:30 and 9, sometimes go past 9, 2 hours. And when we were getting out of the show, leaving the show at 9 o'clock, people were just coming in, and we were up to like 30 some people. It's like, well, we're leaving right when we're peaking. That's not, maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. Who knows? Because now, hold on a second, we're hovering in around 20.
22.
I think we've, some people, we've lost a little bit of the appeal, but hey, it is what it is. If we get more than 10 people, I think we're doing a hell of a job. What do you think, Mitch?
Yeah.
I mean, work from home it's wonderful. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are working from home still.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, retirement's pretty wonderful too. Every day.
Daniel Horsley.
Every day's a holiday.
Daniel, what's going on, dude?
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel, you should check out, you're late. I put a link if you watched a rerun, or just go to, if you know Marco Gun Roar Guitars, go to his channel. He's doing a Watchtower Dave Matthews version collaboration. You'd be all over that, man. It's A minor, G to F to A minor. Oh yeah. A minor, I'm in heaven, jamming. So, but I'll tell you what, I tried to do this new patch. I thought this would be good sound, for doing it, and it doesn't sound as good as what I've already have in the Helix. I feel stupid for spending $1,600 on this Helix, and I'm using about 4 patches. I got 10 buttons. I can have 10 different. I'll get there. I'll keep playing with it. But anyway, so Daniel, check out Gun Roar Guitar, Marco. I think he did one of the collabs that you were in.
I just posted it here, Dan.
There. Yeah, there. Yeah, for you latecomers, check us out, man. Everybody get in there. I mean, Paul Lou, you can play leads to this, okay? You can trust me, you can do leads, and you've got a Q8, so it's easy. Do it. I want to see you on that. A minor is the ticket. Yes, it is, Epiphonium. It's my favorite chord.
Hey, Hetriani.
Oh, Hetriani came in, dude.
Yeah, you knocked the Jesse's Kiss thing. Oh my gosh.
Everybody was good, but I think Jesse and Hetriani were the cream of the crop. That's just me. Well, I'll tell you what. Hack did what I call a Jimi Hendrix lead, where he bends a note and then goes up two frets and bends it and goes up the neck and does it. I love that. That was very cool, Hack.
Hey, Axis 2084, how you doing?
Hey, there he is. No, it's not Jesse's Girls. It's Watchtower, Dave Matthews style. So it's A minor, G to F, back to G, But the way Dave Matthews does it, and I don't particularly like. It's good. The whole thing's good, but he starts it out real slow. So on this backing track that Marco picked out, it's about 2 minutes and 20 seconds of A minor, G to F to G, kind of slow, and then it picks it up big time tempo change, and then it slows it down, not quite as much as the beginning, but different. There's something different about it, and then it picks it up again, and then it's fun. It's fun to jam to, and he basically wants you to do a video of you playing your leads, but he only wants the audio of the leads. He doesn't want the audio of the backing track with the leads. If he can get around it, but if you got to send him the whole thing with the backing track, and turn the backing track way down. That's the key, because it's look, these guys that do these collaborations, like Jesse just did the Ace Jam, the Kiss Jam earlier. It's a lot of work. So make it easy on these guys. Don't make it too difficult.
Hi, John. Wheezy Music is in the house.
Hey, John, what's happening, dude? There's a guy that can play. Definitely play, sing. He can do it all. And he can play, what, piano too? I hate guys that can do it.
And sing.
How do you play it? You sing, you play guitar, you play piano. He probably plays fiddle. Who knows? We probably play it all. Harmonica. I tried the harmonica a couple times, and I can play like Dixie but I can't. It's like I want to jam blues on harmonica, and I can't figure. It just doesn't compute. It's not in my DNA. It's not my DNA.
When I was a kid, but I didn't know how to play it.
Janet's got me 2 or 3 over the last 33 years, 35 years, and I think I gave one away to somebody.
Oh, probably. I'm sure there's great tutorials now. on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't. I can't.
Oh yeah, it don't interest me. I wouldn't. Keyboards does sometime. I think about getting a little keyboard.
Keyboards, I can play the right hand. I can't do the bass. I can do the treble, the G clef, but I can't do the treble. I can't do the bass.
Hey, it's the Hitman. Hey, Dwight.
Dwight, what's happening? I got a couple videos of yours I got to watch, Dwight. I'm trying to get caught up.
Hope you're doing well, Dwight. Yeah, I remember my.
All right, well, yeah, this guy's good. He's good. I've checked his channel. Axes 2084. Christ, he can do it all. Drums too. Jesus Christ, how the hell do you do the drums? I don't get it. I don't know how you can like rat-a-tat-tat up here on these drums and keep a steady beat going with your right foot at the same time. That does not compute. It's the same thing as with the piano. You know, you're playing the melody with your right hand. I'll do it well on the thing with the right hand. And then the bass is over here. So you're on the piano and you're doing thump, 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 da, 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 da. You know, I don't know how you do that. I always have in my head that it's called the spinning song. If anybody that did piano lessons years ago, my mom played it well. I love that song. But you're doing the thump, 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 thump with the left hand, and the right hand's playing the melody of the song. I don't understand how you can do it. It doesn't make sense. To me, the guitar is much easier than the piano. People say the opposite of that, but I think really, if you're an accomplished piano player, you have it all over a guitar player. However, then you got guitar players that can play the bass line going on. You know, like who's the guy from Australia? Tommy
Emmanuel.
Yeah, those guys.
Emmanuel. Dan in New Jersey. Hey, Dan.
Dan, cool. And Michael Hedges was another guy that could like play, sounded like three guitars playing at the same time. I was in the school band when I was a kid playing drums. Well, there you go. You started as a drummer but you probably did piano lessons as a kid too. Slam the like button. Yeah, thanks, John. I always forget to mention that anymore. Give Mitch some thumbs, boys and girls. Mitch, why don't you, dude, I'm getting commercials on my videos. I got 300 subs. You're monetized. And in 2 years, you can buy a tuner. A clip-on tuner.
You're probably 20 years.
You might have a red guitar, so you can get a red clip-on tuner for a red guitar. Like you had a blue clip-on tuner for your blue guitar on the Ace Jam. Oh my God, you play by ear, dude? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I took one guitar lesson like maybe 3 months time.
How the hell did you figure out how to play piano? Well, you guys are prodigy. If you can play without any lessons, you can play a piano. That's insane.
Well, your
Lindsay's good. Lindsay Buckingham's good. Yeah.
Well, your sharps and flats are the black keys, right? And
but Lindsay Buckingham doesn't use a pick. He uses that's a big advantage. If you can play without a pick, I need a pick. Without a pick, I'm naked. I can try to do that. Like there's a James Taylor instrumental too. Somebody showed me years ago when I, back in high school, how to play it. But I mean, it's not really like he plays it. But that's an art to be able to use your right hand and hit the bass strings and do something at the same time. Do something down, on the higher strings. Cannot do it. Nope, not going to happen. Are we missing anybody else? I haven't been.
We got 23 in there.
23. We're climbing. See, it's almost 9 o'clock, and we're peaking again at 23. That's our high mark. Epiphone, you're right. The community is very deep. Everybody in this chat because there's a lot of good players. A lot of creative people. There's people like Dwight that can come up with a song every day of the week. Francis and Ian's not in here, but Ian Luckett, he's another guy. Him and Wes Hurricane Moon. These guys.
Right.
I think I could write a song every other day. I don't get it.
My mom got a piano.
Francis is leaving.
All right. See you later, Francis.
See you, Francis. Okay.
My mom got a piano like late in, like I was out of the house, I think.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know she played. You know, she played when she was a kid,
right?
a little bit, and so she's playing, and she sounds pretty good. It was an old junky beat up piano. I don't know, where they got it from,
right?
But my nieces played. They have one over their house. I just remember playing around with it. I could play some stuff. I mean, everybody plays chopsticks, right?
Right. I was I guess 5 years old. We had moved right around 5, just before first grade. And, I did the piano lessons. I got through the first 2 books. I can still play From a Wigwam. The red book, I forget the name of the company that did the book, but the last song in the first book was From a Wigwam. And I remember my brother playing it, and it sounded really cool. I wish I had a piano here to play it. I can still play it.
No, Jesse's leaving.
Jesse's leaving. Oh,
Francis
is staying. Yeah. Jesse's leaving. All right. Oh, Jesse's leaving. Well, get out of here. Jesse's he goes to bed early, and he's got a big day tomorrow. He's got to go out.
Yeah. Some people still work for a living.
Yeah, Jesse works for a living. So thanks for coming in, Jesse, and phenomenal job on your. Everybody go to Jesse's Guitars and watch if you missed the premiere earlier, the Ace Jam. So you got Guitar Hack, Hetriani, Francis, the Padded Pedal Room, Adam Burse, Mitch Heyman, Six String Brian. I miss anybody? Guitar Hack. Of course, Guitar Hack. It was Kiss. It was good. It was well done. And I like how at the end he showed a picture of everybody playing. That was cool.
Here's it. I'm going to post it again. Jesse's Guitar Channel.
Yeah. Check. Here's the link for you. And there's Laurie. What's happening, Laurie?
Yeah, and that's the premiere he posted.
Laurie, are you on tomorrow night or is it next week?
I think it might be tomorrow night.
I was at the beach last week, so I really wasn't, doing a whole lot of YouTube. Okay, Hack's leaving. Good night, Hack. Good job on the Hack Lab. And yeah, send me the backing track. I'll get right on it.
Oh,
no, we haven't had dessert yet. We've had Janice Lala's meatloaf for dinner, main course, and we got to come up with something for dessert. What's for dessert, Mitch?
Cheesecake, cherry cheesecake.
Nice.
We went to Chili's. Went to Chili's and I got it to go. Cherry cheesecake.
Nice.
But we'll split it. We got one. Me and Margaret will split it.
Nice. We did a cheesecake one night, I guess Monday night for dinner. We had dinner and got it. What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Why?
Oh, you just went,
Oh, I'm scratching my eye.
Scratching your eye? Yeah, the eye scratch. I'll tell you what was funny back when they didn't know what the hell was going on with the COVID, whether if you touched up, remember everybody's buying groceries and taking it home and wiping everything down. I never did that, but my brother and the family, they had shoes and clothes that they wore to the grocery store. And when they got home in the garage, they took those clothes off because everybody thought nobody knew anything. But, so every time I would go into the grocery store, as soon as I would walk in, my nose and my eyes would start itching.
I hear you.
So what I started doing is wearing my my winter golf gloves. They're very thin, so you can feel the golf club. I had a couple pairs. I put a pair of those in the car. I put those on as soon as I got out of the car, so that I was only touching stuff with them. I was afraid to touch anything.
When we went to Guitar Center, you were wearing them.
Yeah.
Remember that one time?
Yeah. Because now they say you can't get it from touch. I mean, can you? Who knows? I don't think. I don't think they know a goddamn thing about this thing. But it's hopefully it's calmed down and Are you? Did you get the Pfizer or the Moderna?
Moderna,
whatever it is. We got the Pfizer, so the booster's coming up. Janet qualifies because she's over 65. I'm a year too young for the first wave of the booster. I guess you got to get the booster.
Well, there's still controversy on that. You might not need it now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, they change the narrative every other day.
I know.
This goddamn Fauci guy, I wish somebody would make him just go away. I think he should be put on a deserted island and made to shut up, because he never makes it. He changes his mind about everything. And I'm sorry, I don't think kids should be getting a vaccination for. I don't think they need it. They get enough vaccines. They're putting so much stuff in these kids. Who knows what's going to happen to these kids when they get older? My God. But anyway, we won't get back. Now we'll get back to politics. Let's,
Did you have any side effects when your shots done?
Not a thing. I mean, I think
just
on the second one, I think I got it in the left shoulder, so I think or left, whatever, the high arm.
Me too.
It was a little sore, but I had virtually no side effects.
No, I have both shots. It's a sore arm, but it was going in a few days.
But
that's all I got.
It seems to me that there is certain studies in other countries or somewhere that the young, teenage males have an issue with the vaccinations with some kind of heart condition. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I guess the teachers want everybody. Who knows? I
go for my yearly physical on the 30th, I believe.
Yeah, Fauci might have a lot of education, but there's a lot of epiphany. I don't want to get in a pissing contest here, but there's a lot of people with educations that have very, very different opinions than him, and they are doctors, and they probably have just as much. This guy Fauci, he changes. I'm telling you, he's
depends on the wind's blowing.
There's videos of him saying one thing and a month later saying the exact opposite thing. This guy has got an issue. It's pretty scary. It's very scary. Very scary, folks. Look, God damn it. I got 2 shots. I may as well get a third, right? I mean, I'm 60 something. I shouldn't even be alive at this point, the way I lived my life when I was younger. So I don't really give a shit, but I feel bad for the young people. And I have some young people, and my brother has a family. He has 3 kids and grandkids. And I feel bad for them. I don't have any kids. I ain't got nothing,
So I'm going to acquire that. I have to get my flu shot and probably get a pneumonia shot. And then they want to do the shingle shot. I'll have to ask you all about all that stuff.
Well, I'm sorry. I've never done a flu shot other than the COVID shot.
I did too.
And I've never, maybe I'm lucky. Whatever. No, my wife gets it. She's got the shingle back. She's got the shingle shot. She gets the flu shot every year. She can't get enough shots. I'm not doing all that. Sorry.
Well, I know I remember my mother-in-law getting the shingles. It was horrible. Oh, horrible what she went through. So,
it's crazy. I had shingles once. I had this big round circle on my left hip, and it burned a little bit. And I didn't go. I went to my wife's doctor a couple times, but last time it's been over 10 years since I've been to a whatever you call it, the family doctor, whatever. Right. This guy retired, and Janet didn't like her set. The last one she had, but anyway. So I called this guy up and I said, look, can I come in? There's something weird going on. I got this rash. It's a big circle and it burns. And if you touch it, it just doesn't feel right. And he goes, oh, that's shingles. He called in a prescription for me. He never even I went in and saw him a couple days later, but it's like, I've already had shingles. I'm not getting a goddamn shingle vaccine. I've already had it. Okay. And if I get it again, I know what it is. I'll go somewhere, one of those walk-in clinics and say, look, I got shingles again. Last time I had it, they gave me antibiotics. It went away in a day. Within a day after 1 day of taking antibiotics with the shingle. So, other people get it and it's dilapidating. It's a terrible thing to have.
Oh my gosh. Read that.
Crazy, she passed out. Holy shit. I'm sorry to laugh. That's incredible. Jesus. There you go. I got new shingles on my house and garage.
Oh yeah. Margaret, she had it on her forehead once, I think, shingles.
Well, some people get it, and it's like it runs your life. You can't get out of bed. You know.
Like Marge.
What's the word? Dilapidating or something?
Well, she had it on her whole face. It got all scabby and everything. Marge wasn't anything like that, but her mother, my mother-in-law, of course, she was elderly at the time, and she was in hospital recovering from hip surgery. She broke her hip. She fell down. Then she got shingles while she was in the hospital.
The Blackjack guitars in the house. What's happening, dude?
Hey, Blackjack.
Where are we at? What do we got going on here? 18. We're down to 18. Well, we chased some people away. 20. All right. Well, I just checked. It said 18, but what do I know? You have the official thing.
Mine is
official.
It says live.
Yeah. Yours is official.
It's alive.
So, Laurie, did you answer? And I completely there. I did it again. Don, please don't tell me about your rash shingle. All right, I'm going back. Laurie, did you answer the question? Are we doing? Is Laurie's show tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Laurie, the dog. Laurie, unfortunately, I'm going way back. It was that long ago that I asked. So, Laurie, I'm asking again. Are you one tomorrow night?
Well, I'll find out in a minute.
Oh, next week. Oh, here you go. Check out my latest today. Backing track challenge and guitar strap giveaway. Cool. Nice. All right. So everybody go to Laurie's here. Let's hold on a second.
Let me I'm gonna post it. Let me get
You're gonna post the link?
Yep.
Post the cool. Mitch, you're so much faster than I am. It's ridiculous. It's
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
You're
Laurie Mishmash.
All right. So next Thursday night at 9:00, I think it is. Check out Laurie's Mishmash. She has a great Thursday show.
All right.
All right. So let me come back down. I had a flat 2 years, not had the flu since, used to every year. Is that right, Hugh? Well, let me tell you something. Here's what I've read about the flu shot, and maybe it's bullshit, who knows, but it's a guess. They come up with a concoction, and they're going to guess. They're guessing, it's like betting in Vegas. What are the odds? And they're coming up with what they think is going to be, what's going to hit. They don't know. So you can get the flu shot and still get the flu. So it's like, right. If I get the flu, I get the flu. I take lots of vitamin C. I take non-acidic vitamin C. It's very expensive. I use the brand, it's an orange bottle. I can't think of the name. Something C. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, non-acidic. If you take regular vitamin C, it's acidic and it can upset your stomach. But if you get non-acidic vitamin C, which is a contradiction because vitamin C comes from a very acidic orange, right? Or other fruit that's acidic. But non-acidic, I take like 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C. I never get sick. Knock on wood,
I think it's probably been 15, 20 years since I had the flu. I don't get it too often, but when I do get it, it's knocked me out pretty bad.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do. And there's Rick Danner, guitar player, great channel, great. He just got a new pedal. Rick, you haven't done a video with the new pedal yet, have you? I was a little shocked at the pedal that you got. That was a distortion pedal. Very cool. I don't know what's going on. Nice to see you all. I took a week off from YouTubing trying to catch up. Well, we love you too, Rick. And I want to hear a video with the new pedal, dude. Come on, let's do it. You got a new Boss some kind of distortion, but not your normal overdrive channel. I think it's like a metal distortion. I don't know, but it's very cool. Cool video he just put up. Now, I got a confession to a lot of you folks. I only have the bell rung on about 10 channels, but I watch enough videos. Apple Cider, PJ. Uh-oh. That went down the wrong. I got to stand up. I'll be right back. Oh.
Hiatal hernia.
Yeah, I have that. I'll tell you what, it's embarrassing when you're out eating.
My dad had one, but they thought about operating, but they said it was too close to his heart or something.
It's very rare that it happens when I drink fluid. Usually when I eat and it's dry food. Okay. So where was I? PJ. What did he say? What did PJ just say? He takes apple cider vinegar. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about that. It's apple cider vinegar is good for anything. It's good for cleaning drains. It's good for, and supposedly there's properties in that are very good for your overall health. There's a lot of antioxidants in it.
I use it for kerosene after a while, when it sets for a while. It works pretty well.
Well, it's very weird. What happens is, like, sometimes if you drink and it goes down I call it the wrong tube, even though there's only one. Or if you eat, it's like you get this. I guess I know what it's going to like if I die of a heart attack, because it's a very sharp pain in your chest. Yeah, I mean, it's extreme. But if you stand up and sometimes just raise your arms over your head, it kind of stretches it out, and things go down the way they're supposed to, and it goes away. So I'm fine now. I'm fine. What's Doc saying? Brawndo has electrolyte. It's got what plants crave. What's Brawndo?
Marlin.
Right. Huh?
No, just kidding. It said Marlon Brando. Just kidding.
Okay. Bogner's ecstasy amp is impressing me lately. I wouldn't know one amp from another, other than the simulations and the Helix. And, some of them sound more scratchy or gnarly than others, but and there's a lot of adjustments, parameters you can adjust to make them sound different. Not like
a lot of dolls don't know any difference.
Nah, they don't give a shit. They just want to get hydrated. That's all.
Lucky my dog's too small.
He had a heart attack in your sleep in December. I was AFib for a day and went to they rebooted me by stopping your heart. No, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm pretty sure I have a strong heart. I mean, I can walk 18 holes with no problem.
No, you got it. You don't have an ounce of fat on you.
I don't.
You got a body of like an 18-year-old.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
All right, 20-year-old.
Let's say 33. 33-year-old. 33 is one of my lucky numbers. 33. Eddie Murray. But I just have a strange metabolism. It's like right now, my right foot is just, like me and Janet will be out and she's got to put her hand on my right thigh to keep my foot from it. You
can't stop it.
I can't stop. I can, but it's like, it just starts.
If it's doing it by itself, you need to see a doctor. Seriously.
No, I can stop it. I can stop.
Okay,
it.
If you're doing it, just so something. Okay, but if you got shakes going on, that's not.
No, I don't have shakes. I mean, sometimes I have shakes. But like right now, my hands aren't shaking.
Well, if I'm like weed whacking my heart, from lifting the thing, but you got to watch out for Parkinson's and all that stuff.
Yeah, well,
at our age,
I understand. Yes, you're right. No, I can stop my leg from, but I'm a perpetual motion generally.
And younger people get it. Look what happened to Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, that's a shame.
He's had it for years.
He's a good actor. You call well the body of a 20-year-old locked up in the cellar. All right, Hugh, we give you the Post of the Night award. You know what you win for that? Nothing.
Yeah,
but you got mentioned. We mentioned you. Is it still usable? Yeah, I like Michael J. Fox. I agree, Doc.
Yeah, who doesn't like those Back to the Future movies, especially the first one?
My favorite movie that he did was Doc Hollywood. I can watch that movie. That's one of the movies like my cousin Vinny. I'll watch 5 that with him and the pig. He's walking down the street with the pig. Nice pig, Doc. Oh my God, what a great movie. Doc Hollywood. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Never, but I still have to record. All right. So, has anybody got any new videos? Oh, you met him. One of my videos with a message about. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Oh, James Miscellaneous met him. Oh, okay. I thought Dogpa met him. Dogpa's out there. Used to be out there in L.A.
In Disney World, or I guess it was Epcot, or I went on the Back to the Future ride.
I didn't do that. How long ago was that?
Oh, I don't know, 20, maybe longer. It was just it was mainly just shaking, but had the
it's a virtual reality.
Yeah. It was.
I don't think we did that.
It was cool.
We missed that. I don't know how we missed that. I would have done that.
Oops, I'm messing up here.
James Miscellaneous. That's very cool. You got to talk with the guy, and it's cool that he talked with you. You know, that's kind of cool. Some of those, Hollywood folk are actually human, Some
yeah.
Of them, I don't know. They just, were the, I thought there was something on my face. I had something on the, my laptop monitor, and I thought I had like a big, looked like I had a big scab on my face, but it was just a piece of who knows what.
That's cool. Meeting
Sammy Hagar. I love it. I love
some
tequila with Sammy down at his Cabo or whatever, the Cabo place down in Mexico. I ain't going anywhere near Mexico. You couldn't pay me to go into Mexico, man. Sorry. I'm not going anywhere near that country.
Would you go to the border? Would you go to the border? I shouldn't have said that.
No, and I wouldn't go to what's the other place outside of Mexico that everybody goes to? Cancun? I'm not going there. I don't trust it. I don't trust. All right, Laurie. See ya.
Take care, Laurie.
And everybody go see Laurie's show next week at Thursday, and check out. Mitch put a link. She has a new video out that she's very happy with, so I will watch that when the show's over. And thanks for coming in, Laurie. and Laurie's very appreciative of our ailments. Laurie, you're a youngster. You're young.
Yeah. I hate to say, all the young people see what you get to look forward to. Nah.
15, 20 years from now, Laurie, talk to me. Okay? Of course, I won't be around, but talk to somebody about it. All right, we're down to 16, Mitch. You want to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm ready. Actually, 14 now.
So I'm not sure if the wait a second. Let me get in StreamYard, bring up the chat. I don't know. I thought I had stuff for the show, and then it's like I forgot everything that I didn't write. I got to write. I'm at the age now, Mitch, where I got to write stuff down.
Me too.
I had 2 appointments this week that I made at the beach when I was wasted. But and I had the days right, but I had the times wrong. So I missed one appointment Monday, made that up today, and then I went to another appointment Monday that isn't until Friday. So when you get older, folks, write things down, okay? Or text message your email so you have a reminder on your email if you check your email every day. There's different ways of doing it. This is the senior moment of the show. So if you're senior, like Mitch and myself, write things down or send yourself a text message to your email account, which you can
do. Whoever has a phone, they got a calendar there. You can put on your calendar.
You can do it on the calendar of your phone. Use that as your diary, whatever. So I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Again, check out Jesse's guitars, Ace Jam collaboration. A lot of guys. Francis, Mitch, Guitar Hack, Adam Burse, Etriani, Francis, the Padded Pedal Room, Brian Spalding. Guitar Hack. I think I got everybody.
I think you did.
I might have missed one.
Adam Burst.
That's very good. Yeah, I got Adam. Check that out. Doc says, I was about to make a note. What was he? I hear you, Doc. I do that all the time. I say, Janet, what was I just supposed to write down? It's like, 3 minutes after it's hell getting old, folks, but we do that. So I'm going to go drink some more Jameson. I might do something else and do a jam later. What do you think, Mitch?
Yeah, well, if I don't get tired, I want to come back in here.
Oh, Dale, did you just come in? Christ, Dale.
Oh, he was here. He just don't. It's hard for him to type. Hard for him to type.
Okay, yeah. Right, Dale. I hope your hands are doing better. Well, it's got to be.
I talked
to Dale. Cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, Dale. Maybe that'll help you.
I talk to Dale Palmer every day. He's a good buddy of mine. Very good buddy.
Dale's a great guy. So thanks for coming in, Dale, late. Dan in New Jersey, I think I forgot to say hi to you. And thanks for coming in, everybody. And we'll be back. We'll try to have something a little more substantial.
Yeah, more things to talk about.
More things to talk about. And everybody stay safe, healthy, and we'll see you next week.
No,
hang around. I want to talk to you.
All right, no outro, guys. We're just saying goodbye. And we shall see you later. And the broadcast is ending right now.